Hey guys, what's going on? I am so pumped to be here today with Hometalk. For those of you that do not know me, my name is Rachel Metz and I have a YouTube channel that I post, sorry for the plane, DIY videos on once a week. And Hometalk asked me to teach you guys how to cut glass at home and upcycle your beer bottles into something a little bit more pretty. So today I'm going to teach you how to turn these guys into candles. So I'm gonna make mine a vanilla pomegranate smell. What scent would you guys make yours? Let me know in the comments down below because we are having a giveaway and you'll see the details to it on the comments. So let's get started. For the first phase, pardon me, I have the sniffles. For the first phase of this, you are going to need thick yarn, scissors, a lighter, 100% acetone, which I just got mine at CVS. And then a small little dish to put the yarn in to soak the acetone, and then an ice bath, which is just a large enough bucket with ice filled to the top and water, so it's large enough to dip the entire beer bottle into the bowl. So it needs to be pretty large. So first things first, you're just gonna cut a little piece of yarn.
Lisa's from Ontario, Canada.
Ontario, woo, hello. We are from Granada Hills, California, which is basically like LA, and it's actually really nice. It was raining yesterday. How's the weather been for you guys? So first step is to cut that piece of yarn, then you're gonna actually soak it in the acetone. Ladies, wear gloves if you care about your manicure. Mine's falling apart, so that's why I really don't care. So next, you're going to take that piece of yarn that's soaked in acetone, tie it pretty snugly on the beer bottle.
Another one from Ontario, Canada.
Oh wow, Canada! Yeah. Hello, hello. All right, so now you're gonna cut off the excess to this beer bottle, and I would wipe your hands just to get all the acetone off of them, because now we're gonna light this guy on fire, and we are hopefully gonna cut it. So you just light it, and you wanna hold it up and rotate it. How's the weather for you guys everywhere?
One man said it's warm in Illinois right now.
Oh, nice. So as the fire dies down, you're gonna keep rotating this until it's just about to die down. And when it does, that's when you're gonna submerge it. This one is taking a little bit longer, which is good. Oh, well, that didn't. Oh yeah, okay, perfect. And that is on fire. So with some DIYs, they break, so it's not the cleanest edge, but thank goodness I did one before for you guys. And they cut like this when the yarn doesn't just fall off like it did. But you know what, with DIYs that happens, mistakes happen, and you know, it is what it is. So now that we have this cut, we're gonna sand it down, and I'm gonna show you how right now.
Jacob says hi from Australia.
Hi Jacob, did you see me just light my set on fire almost? Because that would have been a problem. All right, so let me clean up.
You guys don't forget to comment what scent you would make your candle.
All right, so now, if you guys are you don't want to make a mess type, get a coarse piece of sandpaper. This, I believe, is 50 grit. And this is what we're going to use for the initial sanding to get these candles, these beer bottles, even. Since this is my workshop, I don't use this. And I'm going to spare you the sound. I'm just going to show you how coarse this is. You're just going to simply sand it down, and that's a terrible noise, so I apologize. And if you want, you can also rotate it like this while you're sanding it. So that is gonna take about 5 minutes. So like, stay with the process. It's gonna be a little bit of elbow grease. Once you sand it down, you go from this, which is not sanded, to this guy, which is super smooth, no rough edges, can't cut myself at all. But if you want to triple check that you're not going to cut yourself and you're making this as a gift or something, take a finer sandpaper, like a 320 grit, and you're going to, again, do it for a couple of minutes until it's totally smooth.
Ashley asked if you think you could do it with a wine bottle as well.
For a wine bottle, that's a good question. I would actually use a thicker rope, so something, I don't have it up here with me right now, but I would use an extremely thick rope, let it totally soak in the acetone, and just let it get really, really hot, because that's what breaks it, is the heat. So now we're moving on to the actual candle making process. And I got these soy wax flakes from Michael's. This is actually a small box, and I think it's $8.99. And you know your girl's all about that 40% off, so use your discount, and it brings it down to like $4 after tax. So when you're making a candle, sorry. Okay, this. All right. So I measure my wax by just scooping about 2.5 beer bottles worth of wax of the actual candle into here. So I do like a little bit of half at the end. And then obviously if you have like a double broiler, or you can put this in the microwave and you're gonna melt this for like 30 seconds on, 30 seconds off until it's completely clear. And that is when you add your scent. And again, what scent are you guys gonna add? I am gonna do vanilla pomegranate. I already melted the wax down for you. So now that we're here, obviously add your scent.
Ooh, lavender would be nice.
Lavender would be really good. That would be like a really good muscle relaxing one. And just mix it all in there. This is cooled down, so I'm touching it because it is not warm, so please don't freak out like I'm gonna pick it up and I'm lighting my set on fire. I'm spilling oil all over the place. Okay, so now with the wick, you can either add a dab of hot glue, but I'm gonna be honest with you, I just kind of balance it in there because I like the least steps possible. So you're just gonna rest him in there. And then, because it doesn't matter right now since the wax is still, I'm probably gonna spill right here, so bear with me. Oh, I should probably use parchment paper. All right, before we move on, sorry, add some parchment paper. Make sure that you're not spilling all over a really nice table. Okay, so now we are just going to, and you can leave a little bit of a space. I'm gonna show you why. It could just be a little bit of a space like that. And then with your 2 skewers, I love these skewers. These are just like shish kebab skewers or barbecue skewers, whatever you want to call them. And then just angle it if you want to get a close up right in here. Like it's like in the bottom. Try to put it in the middle of the bottom, obviously. And then if you just pinch these guys together, because the wick is going to have some wax on it, it will actually hold. And I just put the wick where I want it. So you're obviously gonna let this dry completely, and the reason that I leave a little bit at the top is because air bubbles are gonna pop up on this first layer, and then on your second layer, when you fill it up after it's dry, it causes for like a more level finish.
Ooh, blackberry hibiscus.
Oh my gosh, that jasmine nice. Too would be good. I'm like really feeling jasmine. So I already prepped one for you guys, and sorry if I'm moving a little quick. For you guys that are just joining in, I have a full video on this. It is also up on the Hometalk site. I posted it there, so you can get step-by-step instructions as well. So once this guy is all dry, you're gonna fill it again to the top, so there's no air bubbles. And this guy, I think I filled a little bit too much because there's a little skewer mark, but again, you can't beat yourself up on DIYs. Everybody makes mistakes, everybody does, and that's what happened right there. So now, the moment of truth.
A lot of people like your shirt.
Oh, it's from Free People, it's Nirvana. So you just cut your wick. And I'm not a professional wick cutter, so I don't know if you need to leave like a lot or a little bit. And then, if this doesn't take forever.
Yeah, lime scent for a Corona, that'd be cute.
Oh my gosh, or like a margarita scent. If you guys are good with essential oils, you can mix and like make little cocktail ones. That would be kind of fun. So that's it, you guys. And you can just reuse all your beer bottles. You know what's really cool about this is it also doesn't just have to be a candle. You can make cups. So if someone is super into Corona, make them a 6-pack of Corona cups after they drink it. I don't know, buy them as a gift and then turn it into a second gift. Brownie points right there. But do not forget to hit that subscribe button for Hometalk Live. We do have another one at 5 p.m. EST, so stay tuned and make sure you don't miss out, you guys. Hit that subscribe button. Again, I'm Rachel Metz. I am from the YouTube channel Living to Die, but do it yourself. Go ahead and check me out there. Thank you so much for having me, you guys. I'll see you next time.